Welcome to the Food Safety Forward podcast. Today, we're diving into BRCRCS Issue 9, the Global Standard for Food Safety, which becomes active in January 2026.
This standard impacts all food manufacturers seeking certification. Getting ahead now means a smoother transition and continued market access. Think of this as your early preparation guide.
Exactly. Issue 9 covers a vast scope. We'll unpack the 9 core modules, like senior management commitment, emphasizing leadership's role and resource allocation for food safety. Then there's the food safety plan based on HACCP, aligning with Codex Alimentarius principles.
Let's not forget the food safety and quality management system, with its documentation, audits, and supplier approval processes. And site standards, everything from building upkeep to hygiene, vital for preventing contamination.
Plus, critical areas like product control, focusing on allergen management and authenticity, and process control, managing daily operations. Then personnel, covering training and hygiene practices, and production risk zones, controlling contamination. Let's break down senior management commitment and the food safety plan for BRCGS Issue 9. Senior management commitment isn't just a signature, it's about proving leadership is actively providing resources.
Exactly. Think about the budget. Is there dedicated funding for food safety training? Are new equipment purchases vetted for hygienic design? It's about showing, not just saying. Documentation matters.
And for the food safety plan, aligning with Codex Alimentarius is key. This means a robust HACCP plan, hazard analysis, and critical control points. It's about identifying potential hazards, biological, chemical, physical.
And then establishing critical control points, or CCPs. Each CCP needs clearly defined critical limits. For example, if a CCP is cooking temperature, the critical limit might be 75 degrees Celsius for a minimum of 2 minutes.
Then we need monitoring procedures. How often are we checking the temperature? Who is responsible? And what corrective actions are in place if the temperature falls below the critical limit? If T is less than 75, then increase temp.
Precisely. It's more than just a plan on paper. It's a living document, actively managed and updated.
Now, let's examine site standards and the food safety and quality management system under Issue 9. Think of your facility. Does the layout minimize contamination risks? Are raw materials and finished products properly segregated during storage?
Exactly. We're talking about more than just cleanliness. Building integrity is key. Cracks in walls, damaged doors, these are all potential entry points for pests and contaminants. BRCGS expects a documented maintenance program that proactively addresses these issues.
And don't forget the management system. It's the backbone of your food safety program. Documentation must be thorough, encompassing everything from supplier approvals to internal audit findings.
Speaking of audits, a robust internal audit program is fundamental. At least 4 audit dates scheduled per year is what we recommend. But it's not just about ticking boxes. It's about genuinely assessing the effectiveness of your food safety controls and using those insights to drive continuous improvement. Think gap analysis. What does it mean to your business, and are there any corrective actions required?
Let's talk action. First, conduct a thorough gap analysis. Compare your current food safety practices against the Issue 9 Interpretation Guide. This self-assessment will pinpoint areas needing improvement before your official audit.
Absolutely. Think of it as a practice run. Familiarize yourself with the changes, especially around food safety culture. Then, it's crucial to select the right certification body.
Navigate to the BRCGS directory on their website. You'll find a list of accredited, 5-star rated bodies. Choosing the right partner is key for a smooth certification process. Remember, compliance isn't just about passing an audit.
It's about building a robust food safety system that protects your brand and, most importantly, consumers. Issue 9 is a big step forward. Embrace the changes, validate your controls, foster a strong food safety culture.
Stay ahead of the curve. Food safety is a continuous journey, not a destination. Good luck and stay compliant. Let's talk about personnel and production risk zones under BRCGS Issue 9. Proper training is paramount. Think beyond basic hygiene. Employees need to understand the why behind food safety practices. Use varied training methods for different learning styles.
Absolutely, Alex. Don't forget refresher training.
Also, personal hygiene. It's not just about hand washing. It's about hair restraints, appropriate workwear, and understanding the risks associated with jewelry or false nails. It's about minimizing the bioburden brought into the production area.
And the protective clothing. It's got to be fit for purpose, well-maintained, and changed frequently enough. Consider the risk of cross-contamination from street clothes.
Now, production risk zones. High risk, high care, and ambient high care areas. These need stringent controls. Airflow, access, and zoning are key. Think about air pressure differentials. Air should always flow from clean to less clean areas. Positive pressure helps prevent contamination of the high-risk zones.
Don't forget about material flow. Raw materials, in-process goods, and finished products should move through the facility in a way that minimizes the risk of cross-contamination.
Precisely. The goal is to minimize pathogens in these zones, ensuring a safer final product.
Traceability. It's not just a buzzword. It's fundamental. We're talking about rapidly tracing any ingredient or product, forward or backward, at any stage.
Exactly. Imagine a recall. A robust system isn't just, we think it might be this batch. It's documentation proving ingredient X from supplier Y, received on date Z, went into product A, shipped to distributor B on date C. Quantifiable, verifiable data.
Think batch codes, lot numbers, and linked digital records. Paper trails aren't enough anymore. Robust traceability protects customers and your brand.
Now, internal audits. They are more than just ticking boxes. BRCGS requires at least 4 dates yearly.
And those audits must be scheduled to cover all processes, not just the easy ones. Look at your schedule. Are you hitting all departments, all shifts?
Effective audits mean digging deep, not just confirming procedures exist, but observing if they are followed, challenging assumptions, and documenting findings. Remember, the goal is continuous improvement and to find the problem before your auditor does.
Let's drill down on 2 fundamental requirements: allergen management and CAPA. Allergen management isn't just about listing allergens, it's about preventing cross-contamination. Think dedicated equipment, rigorous cleaning protocols, and air handling systems that minimize allergen spread.
Exactly. And it's not enough to just have these measures. Validation is key. For example, if you're using a cleaning process to remove an allergen, you need to verify through testing that it actually removes the allergen to an acceptable level, let's say below 5 ppm.
Now, corrective and preventative actions, or CAPA. This is where root cause analysis comes in. When there's a nonconformity, don't just fix the immediate problem. Ask, why did this happen? Use tools like the 5 whys or fishbone diagrams to get to the bottom of it.
And the preventative part is crucial. CAPA isn't just reactive. Look for potential problems and address them before they cause an issue. This involves analyzing trends from internal audits, customer complaints, and near-miss incidents to identify areas for improvement. We want to see continuous improvement in your food safety system.
Let's talk about food safety culture, a foundational pillar in Issue 9. Think of it as a 5-legged stool: communication, training, feedback, required behaviors, and performance measurement.
Exactly. Communication isn't just about sending emails. It's about fostering open dialogue. Training should go beyond rote memorization. It's about understanding why things are done. Feedback needs to be a two-way street, not just top-down directives.
And required behaviors are the specific actions you expect from employees. Performance measurement tracks if those behaviors become habits. Without all 5, the stool falls over.
Now onto the blended audit. This combines a remote documentation review with an on-site inspection. The remote piece lets auditors examine your SOPs, records, and programs before they even set foot in your facility.
This allows the on-site portion to be more targeted, focusing on verifying implementation and observing practices. This hybrid approach optimizes efficiency and improves the depth of the audit.
It's like doing your homework before the test. Everyone benefits.
Let's discuss mandatory unannounced audits. At least one audit every 3 years must be unannounced, regardless of the audit format: remote, on-site, or blended. The element of surprise ensures your food safety systems are always in operation, and not just during scheduled visits.
Right. Think of it as a pop quiz for your facility. It's designed to reveal how effectively your team maintains standards daily. Be sure that all levels of personnel understand the food safety plan and their roles in it. This includes sanitation and maintenance.
Now, onto validation. A crucial shift in Issue 9 is the emphasis on validating critical control points, or CCPs, before implementation. Validation involves gathering objective evidence that a control measure, like a specific cooking temperature or metal detection setting, will consistently control the identified hazard.
Exactly. It's not enough to simply assume a CCP works. You need proof. This often involves scientific studies, challenge tests, or data analysis to demonstrate that your CCP can reliably achieve the desired level of hazard control. Think of it as risk equals likelihood times severity less than acceptable risk. If not, then you have failed the validation.
So, you've absorbed all this Issue 9 knowledge. Now, how do we put it into practice? First, tackle a gap analysis.
A gap analysis, right. That's where we use the BRCGS Issue 9 Interpretation Guide. Where do we find that?
BRCGS website. It's a self-assessment tool that helps you identify where your current food safety practices fall short of the new standard. Think of it as a pre-audit health check.
Okay, so we pinpoint the weaknesses. Then what?
Then you need a certification body. Head to the BRCGS directory. The directory lists all the accredited certification bodies, rated with 5 stars. Choosing a certified body ensures a qualified audit team.
Makes sense. So interpretation guide for self-assessment, BRCGS directory to pick a strong certification body. It's all about preparation.